it going, everyone? Welcome to the episode 15 recap of Big Brother Canada Season 2. Before I go on with the recap, I just wanted to remind everyone about the contest I'm running. It's just 3 easy steps. 1. Make sure you're a subscriber. If not, make sure to hit subscribe. 2. Comment below by saying why you like watching my videos and also what I can do to improve my videos. Last step, wait till the contest closes on April 11th to find out if you have won. Oh yeah, what do you win? Any item that's $25 or less on the Big Brother or Amazing Race store. The links are in the description. Episode 15 begins with Andrew going home and the majority of the house jumping up for joy. Kind of like this. Now we continue with the HOH competition. We have John, Rochelle, Heather, Neda, Arlie, and Sarah left. John gets the next question right and he takes out Rochelle. Rochelle is pissed and doesn't understand why John didn't take out Heather. Well, Heather isn't really the smartest or fastest, so yeah. John gets the next question right and he takes out Sarah. And then Kenny realizes that John is drawing a line in the sand and John is on the other side. Arlie buzzes in first, but he decides to throw it and he's next to take a seat. It's down to John, Neda, and Heather. Oh crap! Heather got the next question right and she takes out John. It comes down to Neda and Heather. Neda says she doesn't want to win, so the blood isn't on her hands. And Heather is the new HOH. Adele and Heather are talking in the bathroom, and Heather says she's going to put up Rochelle and Sabrina and backdoor Kenny. Adele thinks that's crazy, and Heather should just put up Kenny right away. The house guests check out Heather's HOH room, and Heather's letters from her boyfriend of 1 month, and she was tearing up. That's true love. Sarah calls out Arlie in the kitchen. She says she knows what he's up to, so they head to the pantry room. She's not fooled by how he's playing this game, and Arlie just says he didn't want to win. I was expecting a bit more from this conversation, but no dice. Heather is on the spot to pick the have-nots of the week. Easy pick for her is obviously Rochelle, so she gets chosen, and she also chooses Kenny. Yes, there's still one more. Sabrina was ready to lose it. She was so scared that she was going to get picked, and Sarah just volunteered because she has a slot pass, and because Sabrina's on her team, Sarah didn't want her to be emotional, and she needs her at 100%. All of a sudden, Big Brother tells the house guests they have 15 minutes to pack their bags. Everyone is losing their shit and automatically thinks it's an instant eviction. The house guests are scrambling to get all their stuff together. Some are having side chats. Heather tells Arlie she's putting up Rochelle and Kenny. Sabrina tells Sarah that she's not voting out Kenny. Wait, what? You're gonna vote out your best friend in the house? Oh, hell no, girl. Okay, seriously. So Adele heard Sabrina, and when Sabrina approached Rochelle saying they needed to talk, Adele straight up said, "Don't screw over your girl." The house guests were all waiting in the pantry room, and then Big Brother tells them they can leave the room. When they do, they see a bucket full of artsy and craftsy stuff. John reads the letter, and the house guests have to make a sock puppet of their partner. What? The best pairing was, of course, Heather and Rochelle, but it didn't end up as exciting as we hoped. Overall, the task was pretty funny because you basically made fun of your partner and there were some funny lines. Kenny was paired up with Arlie and that only means one thing. Kenny made an ass on the sock puppet. John was paired up with Neda and of course, John is always touching his junk, so it only makes sense to have the sock puppet on his junk. So remember when Sabrina dropped the bomb on Rochelle when it was all chaotic? Well, now Sabrina is trying to explain to Rochelle her thought process via a Sarah sock puppet. Awkward. Rochelle was obviously not in the best mood. The house guests now head to the backyard where they see their bags. Heather reads a note that basically says whenever a house guest stopped talking in their puppet voice, they would get a strike, and each strike meant one item removed from their bag. Uh-oh. And the best part of all this? Their partner had to take the items out. Most of the house guests had 1 or 2 strikes. Rochelle was leading the house guests with 6, and then all of a sudden we find out Sabrina broke character 21 times. Sarah decided to take away Sabrina's makeup, which made the most sense. There were so many little things in the bag, and it's better to take that out than clothes. And that makes sense since you can always use someone else's makeup. Kenny now talks to Heather, and he obviously knows he's going up, but he's trying to say some things that might make Heather change her mind. Kenny decides to talk to John since John is the ringleader. We see a cutscene from last week where Kenny was telling John that he needs to start playing the game, and then as soon as John leaves the room, Kenny says, "You're going home." Oh, how the tables have turned, Kenny. House guests find out there is no food in the fridge and the door to the pantry is locked. Big Brother gathers the house guests by the TVs and say they have caught a have-not cheating. Footage shows Rochelle eating a fuzzy peach. Those things are addicting. So of course Rochelle is about to get punished. But wait, it's not just Rochelle. The entire house is getting punished. They are all on slop for 48 hours and only have cold water. Wow. I don't want to know how Rochelle felt in that very moment. Kenny is happy because, well, he's already on slop, and he's hoping some people will flip out and take the spotlight off of him. It was pretty funny seeing Rochelle make a case to Heather to not put her on the block. I don't know why Rochelle even bothers. She knows Kenny is the target, so you just gotta sit back and take the pawn seat. She put up Heather during her HOH, so now she's got to feel the heat. Heather tells Arlie and Adele that she told Allison that she's going on the block. They're confused because the plan was Rochelle and Kenny, but Heather said she just wanted to screw with Rochelle. Well, that was weird. Shitty job by Big Brother on the editing part. When Heather was deciding on who to nominate in the backyard, Allison said that she felt 70% safe. But the scene that was playing 5 minutes ago said that Heather told Allison she's going up. Anyway, Heather did put up Allison and Kenny. Heather says that Allison is only a pawn. We didn't get a good reaction shot of Rochelle when she found out she was safe, so maybe she knew before the ceremony. John did look a little surprised though, which was weird. On the next episode, we find out who wins the power of veto and who finds the clues to the hidden power of veto. That's your episode 15 recap of Big Brother Canada Season 2. If you liked my recap, click the thumbs up below. If you got something to say, let me know. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe.